Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk is now claiming that we could have another extinction level event and that we could all die. Not only that, but artificial intelligence should be at the very tippy top of the list as far as threats for humankind, and that he is formulating a plan B. Now the report comes from zerohedge.com and it's titled, Elon Musk thinks we're all going to die. Here's his plan B. Now that report specifically goes on to detail that there have been extinction level events in mankind's past. And he references the dinosaur period, which we know they're all extinct today and they don't live here anymore. Well, Elon Musk believes that because of events like that in the past, we need to prepare for the future. And how is he doing that? Well, with his SpaceX program, of course. Now, in a Rolling Stones interview, here's what he had to specifically say about artificial intelligence while on that same vein. And he said this, and I quote, "Climate change is the biggest threat to humanity faces this century, except for artificial intelligence," meaning he's putting that above. I keep telling people this, and I hate to be Cassandra here, but it's all fun and games until somebody loses their eye. Now, he's basically saying that climate change, which I believe and know to be an absolute fraud, but he said that problem, which we know isn't really legit, isn't anything compared to the problem of artificial intelligence. In other words, AI should be more of a threat than climate change. Now, my personal take on that, obviously climate change, they can't decide which way the wind blows. It was called global cooling, global heating, and then climate change. Well, it's all a fraud in my opinion, and I think somewhere deep down Elon Musk knows that, or obviously he does. But the report goes on to say that Musk fears AI could enslave all of humanity. Perhaps he fears a Matrix or Terminator style event, or iRobot kind of event, if you guys have seen that movie. But that's one of the reasons behind his SpaceX company. Now, he further goes on in the interview with Rolling Stones to talk about the extinction level event. And here's what he had to say about that. And I quote, "And if we were a multi-planetary species, that would reduce the possibility of some single event, man-made or natural, taking out civilization as we know it, as it did the dinosaurs." So basically what he's saying is if we had more planets to live on, then if something happened to planet Earth, then we would still have humankind in another planet. That's what he's saying there. And that's why he's saying he created SpaceX, so we can go and discover other places for humankind in the event of another extinction level event. But he further goes on in this interview and he states, unless you're a cockroach or a mushroom or a sponge, you're screwed. It's insurance of life as we know it, and it makes the future far more inspiring. If we are out there among the stars and you could move to another planet if you really wanted to. So how is he preparing? Well, obviously SpaceX, but that's not the only way. He further goes on in that report and details how he doesn't have all his ducks in the same place, if you will, or his finances in the same place. So he puts some in gold, some in silver, some in precious metals, some in 401k, some in Roth IRA, some in currency. He spreads the wealth around, so he invests in a lot of different areas. That's one way, and he encourages you to do likewise, which is why I partner with the people that I do. But here's another report I want to show you, and this one's on dailymail.com, and it's headlined, "Tesla's Elon Musk warns we only have a 5 to 10% chance of preventing killer robots from destroying humanity." That's pretty slim. So in the event that we have human robots or robots of that kind, or anything of that sort, according to Elon Musk, we have a 5 to 10% chance of preventing the robots from stopping the killing of humanity. That's intriguing, and that's a lot of things to think about. Now, here's my personal take on that. Do I think artificial intelligence is something we should worry about or consider? Well, personally, my take, absolutely. I have to agree with Elon Musk on that one. Why do I say that? Well, think about what they've done already or are doing under the radar, like the DNA splicing. They take the DNA of humans and they take the DNA of animals and they merge them together. We do not know the types of repercussions they can have. Now, I've read countless documents, technological advancements that the government is studying A lot of those include brain linking. You have one brain linked to another brain, linked to another brain. It's kind of like a mega brain, which links to a head brain. Kind of sounds like the book of Revelation, where you're all linked to the Antichrist through the mark of the beast. Well, this is the kind of stuff they write about in their technology, in their documents, and what they're studying. So yes, I don't want my brain having the brain of a neighbor or having the brain of a supreme being or a satanic being, because that's what it would be. I'd rather keep my own brain. But these are the kinds of things that they talk about on open forums. And so, yes, it's a scary idea to give that foothold to not humankind, but a robot. That's a scary thought. And I did a report the other day how they are talking about creating a robot that can think on its own and do these kinds of things. And these are not far-fetched. As you know, transhumanism wants to implant the human soul, which I don't even think is possible, into an AI being. Imagine the repercussions of something like that. So yes, we need to be very, very careful when it comes to science. Anyhow, I'd love to hear your thoughts and concerns on that as well. Please leave that below. And also, don't forget to check out my partner at VPN. Right now, give the gift of protection against these technological things, if you will, the NSA and the CIA, and they don't need to know what you're Googling or looking at. But this right now, if you buy a $100 gift card, it's $20 off. For any gift card, it's 20% off. Not 20, but 20% off. So a $100 gift card will go for $80. That's an example. Great deal right now, but it's virtualshield.com/Lisa Haven, or you can click the link below and make sure you enter the code Lisa Haven if you're doing those gift cards. But it's a great gift over the holiday season, so make sure you check that out. Anyhow, wanted to bring you the latest on all of that. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.